Today, I'm starting the first episode of the Club Lake series on my channel where I fish this little club lake near my house, and it's got some stunning dark carp in here. I have fished here before for about 2 hours, went on a guest session and had one absolutely stunning fully scaled mirror. It was amazing, epic fish, and this lake isn't very busy, to be honest. It's right next to a garden centre, and there's quite a small lake, about I think like 3 acres or 3-4 acres or something like that, and it's got fish up to around 24 pound-ish. They're not massive, but they're just all stunning fish, and I would like to catch all of them. But today is my first session of 2018 on the Club Lake, and I'm using just simple tactics, just fishing with Ronnie rigs at the moment, with little mesh bags on, which I'll show you later. I'm fishing one into the margin under a tree, and one right out into the middle next to this overhanging tree, which I think the carp might be held up there. But guys, first session, proper session here. The other one was in summer surface fishing, so it's not really fishing on the bottom, so it's my first proper session to see how it is basically. I've got new rods and new reels, so hopefully I can get to use them and christen them, get my first carp of 2018 basically. It is nearly the end of February, so spring is coming up, but today it is -4, and I'm surprised the lake hasn't frozen really. All this week is going to be like -6, -7, so I'm lucky that I'm not fishing then. But yeah, I hope I get a few in this session, but if not, I'll talk you through my rigs and baits for this session so you know what I'm using and how I'd approach a club water like this. It's quite a small lake, so I have to cast massive distances. But yeah, I'll show you what I use, and I'll hope to catch a fish, and for that to show you basically. Yeah. Okay, so this is the rig that I'm using. It's simply just some Nash combi link, a few inches of that, down to a ring swivel, well, a flexi ring swivel tied in a Ronnie rig or spinner rig. I've just got a little micro rig swivel on here just to put on the rig so I can attach the bait obviously. Got hook stops just to keep it in place, that's in line with the barb, and I got a bit of shrink tube over the top of the flexi ring swivel just to keep it all nice and safe for the fish when I get the bite. But this is, I've just looped it on so it has a lot of movement as you see, and before I cast it out I also put some putty on and test it so it sinks slowly down to the bottom and it doesn't float. So this is the Ronnie rig I'm using for this session, and I use it on most of my fishing nowadays because it's just, it presents over most bottoms, and it's just a rig that I can trust and rely on to catch me carp. To this I'm just attaching a little citrus pink pop-up